Okay, Million here. This dream with Bart Robbie and I just learned that okay, comets are leftovers. So that looks like I tried to take the leftovers. As the first video, I'm checking the difference. It says leftovers from early formation of solar system. That's what scientists believe. Comets are 1 kilometer to 20. And remember, I took the that dream that I first was in my place. I opened the fridge. I was hungry. I took a maple syrup donut and I bite in it, not plain with that the hole. And I heard a voice saying, "No, not that one, not this one," or something. And it was the dream today. And so then I took the pizza and I was outside and there was Mark Robbie down, and I went up with a guy and one woman with a rope, but I never saw her face. And I saw the guy's face. It looked like brown hair, a little chubby himself, but chubby with kind of hair. And what happened is that, um, it looks like a normal guy with a 60% intelligence, whatever, those kind of that doesn't really want to hurt you but take it life easy around guy. Maybe that's the Dort Club, because what happened is that or maybe it's the reverse. I'm telling you what's happening is it looks like I'm giving the slice of pizza, the leftovers, to people. I don't know if I eat one myself, but what is really coming to my mind is that I give one to the woman on my right, which had the robe. I kind of had pity on her, though she looked like she was full of food. And but before I give one to her, the guy wants to make out with her, kind of, and he gives a slice that I give to her. So she takes it. She says yeah. She takes it, and while she eats it, this guy goes from my who was left or front of me goes to my right in front of her, and suddenly my box of pizza or whole pizza appears on her lap, and he puts his right hand under the pizza, which for some reason now it's saucy, and instead of only the top. But immediately the guy from the right comes. I don't know now if it's the copper belt. He comes. Maybe I'm wrong, and he says, I am wrong, and he says, take your hand out of there. And it was his boyfriend. It was close by, so he complies, he takes his hand out of there. And after this, I take a slice, I think, and I give it to her. I don't remember myself taking a slice. I just have a slice, and I thinking to who to give, and I give it to her again because I felt like pity. And she said, "Sure, maybe I didn't give a slice first, just the guy, and or to everyone. I'm not sure." But Martha Robbie was down. She didn't come up, and she was looking at us just like a child kind of way. I don't know why she didn't want to come up. Uh, she had a hairy feeling or something. She didn't want to get dirty, or I don't know. So, what's the reason? I don't know really. But what I know is this now: this dream coming to an end, that I get this. I get this pizza to her, and that's the second one I think I see her eating, or maybe the third, but the second we see it eating, and she takes it, but now she eats it up like somebody that's not really hungry, or I don't know. And she's in front of me at that time, maybe at 1 o'clock, and at 12 o'clock, she gives a little dump, a little shit, okay, a little dump. Don't know how to call this, and I would say from the floor, I would see it small, very chunk, and maybe to that much, that much. and maybe that's even a lot what standing from up, and it almost went out because she ate too much, and the boyfriend or the married man that was around who was going out with her, he said, yuck. And the other guy stood by, didn't leave, no one wanted to make out. He said nothing, just like when you want to make out with somebody or is your wife and she does something or somebody you love dirty or ugly, and you don't want to admit and you don't want to go to make her feel bad, or you still want to believe in the care you want to have to her or something like this. But the husband said, yeah, because he can criticize, it's marriage kind of, but just a little, yeah. And Mark Robbie, I looked at her. I also regret to not give it to her because she looked more hungry right after I gave it to her. But it's almost like I forgot, or there was a reason she was down. And she was looking this side, so she was looking at me up from the right angle of her eye. And she says, what? She couldn't come up, and I said, Sonia. I relayed this dream an hour ago, or even less, but I forgot. I said, Sonia is the only one that was named besides Mark Robbie, we know. I said, Sonia left a little crate, and then, if I'm not mistaken, and then something I never said, and then I wanted to make out with Mark Robbie, not but as friends, be close to her. So what I did, remember I was an artist when I was young, but I didn't keep my vibe. And now I'm thinking, if I had brought a little salt in there in Hollywood or something, maybe people would have been able. Has nothing to do with that, but anyways. So because of this, I go, and when I go down, I forgot to mention I have shorts, and now I'm hairy. And I'm usually like this summer, I sometimes I trim, I shave, and then it gets to a good point for months, the whole summer, kind of almost. And that's what happened last summer. I'd always short, but now I didn't trim for many months. I was out this winter and wanted to get to a point, and had this prophetic dreams about the interpretation of stuff, trying to make money to get the situation, and then probably return to God. But so I lost a couple months of that from maybe November or something. So when I go down, I see my hair now not trimmed, and I'm thinking they don't really like it, or she. And I go down, and that was about it. So I don't know what that stuff really mean. Uh, and spatial, is there any hair in the? And that's it. I'll figure out. There's no comment. And left a little crate, but it fell down on earth. So, and it was like rectangular shape. Be careful what you guys leave up there. Uh, that's the thing. When if we have all Aster Celestor, and it, there's a, you know, and when people die, these stars die or something, or I don't know, man. There's a relation there. When you leave stuff like this in the earth, or in the space, you're kind of messing this. I don't know. I'll figure out.